As we said, one of our MPs has suggested that NHS doctors should study the star signs of patients. According to David Tredenick, the Conservative MP for Bosworth in Leicestershire, an understanding of horoscopes would help ease the pressures on the health service.
His comments have been roundly condemned by politicians and health experts. But tonight the MP has stuck to his guns. This report from our political editor, John Hess.
From the Commons backbenches today, David Tredenick was speaking about tensions in Ukraine, but not a hint of his belief that astrology and alternative medicine is good for your health. Those views have caused very different tensions, especially since his controversial appointment to the Commons Health Committee offered him a platform. But even he would have been taken aback by newspaper reaction today to his latest comments, in which he claims NHS doctors should use astrology to treat patients. The former Grenadier Guardsman turned MP told Astrology Journal that the study of star signs would help take the huge pressure off doctors. Astrology, he added, was a useful diagnostic tool, enabling us to see the strengths and weaknesses via the birth chart. Back in his Bosworth parliamentary constituency today, there was political criticism from his Lib Dem rival, Michael Mullaney, saying the MP's astrology views were utterly ridiculous. The medical establishment also weighed in, although a Leicester-based Hindu group backed him, saying astrology has a place in personal well-being. And the MP's star sign? Well, according to Russell Grant in today's Stars, Capricorns like David Tredenick should stick to the issues at hand and don't get defensive when remarks are made. John Hess, BBC East Midlands Today, Pisces.
A little earlier, I spoke to David Tredenick. I asked him what people would think of his views.
I've drawn attention to the fact that in Hong Kong the governor had an astrologer, Chris Patton, that on the Indian subcontinent it's very much part of healthcare, that it's very important in China, and there's a long tradition over here. And it's no good people saying it's all nonsense, when actually there is a very long tradition of usage and there's very good evidence that it works.
The medical and scientific world do disagree with you. I mean, Lord Winston, an eminent scientist, he has said that he finds your remarks unhelpful.
Yes, he may do, but there are others who find them helpful, and there is a growing body of evidence that there are links between astrology and healthcare, and in fact tradition in all cultures has held that this is so. And what I'm doing is getting people to think about this. And I wasn't sent to Parliament to say what everybody else is saying, and I've always had a radical agenda on healthcare. This is something I raised in July last year, and I'm very happy to defend it because I think it's important that people understand that it does have a relevance, and it's been around for generations, for centuries.
It may have been around for generations, but where is your scientific or medical proof?
What we've now got is scientific studies that are being sent from across the world which show correlations between certain health conditions and certain configurations in the sky. And indeed, we know the sun has an impact on our life, the moon has an impact on the tide, so there is a certain logic about this. It's just that there are some people who've tried to suppress this old art.
I mean, the NHS, huge concern from everybody. Is this not really a distraction and taking us away from the real issues?
Not really, because I'm not arguing for resources from the health service to be devoted to this, but I am asking people to think about it, and a certain awareness may help them in understanding their own conditions.
David Tredenick, thank you very much for speaking to us.